All right, welcome to another episode from the Chart Readers. We are continuing the major market breakdowns, looking at the SP-500 and SPY, the ETF equivalent. Look, last week I for sure got it wrong, okay? And I've said it often. If you disagree with what I got to say, throw it in the comments. And someone did actually before the week started. It really did help me because honestly, it gave me a better perspective when I started looking at things and seeing how stuff reacted, right? So, again, I'm not here pretending to be perfect. And if you have better opinions than me, please share them, okay? That said, before we get into the details, what are we going to do? Same thing we always do, right? We'll take a look at the daily and the weekly to see how this is setting up short term. We have our 5 moving averages, these horizontal support and resistance lines, and then when we're done up here, we'll use the MACD, RSI, and volume as our lower indicators. Hey, really quickly, if you can please like and subscribe, it does really well with the YouTube algorithms, but even if you don't, thank you so much for watching, okay? And then one more time, if you disagree with anything, just throw it in the comments. I'm not a hater, and I'm very much open to a better opinion than mine if it's out there. So look, I started the video off by saying I very much didn't expect the week to end as monstrously as it did. Look, I actually got the beginning of the week right, okay? I really saw us coming down here. I'm surprised we actually didn't even go to the 100. It wicked, but you can see it never actually even hit the 100, right? So the 200 really did the whole job. From there, I mean, a monstrous 2 candles, right? I really didn't think we were going to break that. I've often said that a bounce on the 200 could be really big. It's the last one for a reason, you know what I mean? So if you can break it, good things happen, and generally it should be super hard to lose it and a good place to like bounce and reset, you know what I mean? And that's basically what we see here, okay? The exact same comment from NASDAQ comes here. Look, we have to get over the 20, okay? If you watch my videos, you know rule number 1 is get over the 8. Rule number 1.5 is get over the 8 and the 20, okay? These 2 lines are very much no joke. And when you're over both, it's really good. When you're over 1, it's at least all right. When you're under, when you're over neither, it's ugly, and you know that, right? So it's not going to be easy to get over it, but it actually has a lot of the same setup that we saw with the NASDAQ. MACD doesn't necessarily look great. It is actually in the negative. I don't think NASDAQ hit negative, but we're no longer dropping as hard. We definitely flatten out, and we actually start to kind of recover up, right? So you break the 20, you better believe that we're moving on the right side with the MACD, right? I very much do like this RSI. You know I like when the green is up and the red is down. I also like when the green looks like it wants to keep going and the red isn't, right? But this thing's been pretty flat right here. It hasn't really gotten into the 80 range in a good minute, right? Obviously, we do have this little hit right here. Maybe this little hit right here, 71. Okay, so again, we go from 80 to 70. I don't know if we're going to like stall at 60, right? Again, there's a little bit of a downtrend there, or if we're actually going to go on up, right? It's nice when the red line also goes up too, right? Versus just keeping the green line over. Like I want the red line to go up, but I want the green line to go even more, right? That's kind of the goal, basically like this bad boy right here. So, but again, overall, break the 20. There's not much more that has to be said right here. 4,060. That's what we're looking for, okay? And yeah, I love this back-to-back, though. I really do, because, again, you break the 200. I mean, you bounce on it, however you want to say it. We then actually break the 50 and the 8 right there, and then we get a... Well, do we? Let me take that back and just double-check. So 39.81. Okay. We actually do neither. We basically are under the 8 by a couple cents, and then we're under the 50 by about $1. A little more than $1. So this right here is actually the first day that breaks these two, okay? This bounces on the 200. We get the confirmation of the 200. This gaps over and clearly beats the 2 lines. I need good confirmation. We definitely got to break the 20, and hey, I want to come here. Maybe here about 50%. So anywhere between 40.80 and 40.90 is where we need to close on Monday for me to feel really good, okay? And then obviously once we do that, I'm going to need Tuesday to do well again, because assuming Monday breaks the 20, I need confirmation on Tuesday that breaking the 20 was real. You know what I mean? So again, just set high criteria, okay? It does really well with your money. The harder you make this thing work before you put your money in, more often than not, you'll either save yourself from a fake out or you'll actually hit it right before it does the job. You know what I mean? And if you've watched my videos, again, none of this is financial advice, but often when I say, hey, yeah, if you can break this one, the last big, and I'm going to say it, this is a real thing. If you break 41.64, that's going to be beautiful. And as much as we're wondering what's going to happen here and stuff, there's arguments that say just wait for this. Let this thing break, get over all that, and then fly. You'll be over all the moving averages. You're going to get over this peak right here. A lot of good things can happen. And again, you'll probably end up that way, right? So yeah, just again, different. There's no such thing as guaranteed trading. There's no such thing as safe, for sure trading, but there's ways to tip the scale in our favor. That's what we're doing here. Okay. But one more time, 40.60 has to break. I need to close at 40.80 or 40.90, 50% or top of this guy. That's the goal. Okay. Let's come to the weekly. All right. A lot is happening on this weekly right here. Definitely get two moving averages on a single candle. By Friday, we need a close up here. Okay, obviously we have some expectations for Monday, but end of the day, I also need Friday to do its job too. You got to come to about 50% candle, roughly 40.90. Okay, that's kind of our number. Close at 40.90. Give me that 41.08. Why not? Give me this line too. But yeah, we wanna get some good confirmation that this thing is real. And then I see the blue right there. I'm just zooming out. I like that actually. That's a safe distance right there. We can close around here on Friday and then next week take this. We don't have to use too much gas fighting it all, right? But again, crack that line right there, should be a smooth sail there. Crack that line, should be a smooth sail there. But overall, we're still surprisingly happy. I got to say that one more time. Again, not the best monthly. We actually do close below this line. We didn't want to necessarily do that, but hey, I'll take over the 8 and let's give this month a chance to, maybe reconquer this. I want to close up here. Again, that 40.80, 40.90 numbers is what we want end of the month. Maybe even this, don't get me wrong. I'd love 41.40. Give or take. That'd be really cool too, end of the month. But yeah, we stayed over the green line across so far 2 of the 3 majors, which is a real good thing, okay? We're going to look at SPY. Again, the plan is not to repeat the words. It's just make sure the charts look the same, and they do. I love it right there. Make sure it looks the same, and it does. That's what I remember right there on the weekly. Make sure it looks the same. It does. That's what I remember on the monthly as well. Again, let's get over some lines, and so far, still good. I've said it. Don't lose the 200, and we're day-to-day bullish, okay? Once they all get over all the moving average on the weekly, then we are week to week bullish. And I'm telling you, that's when you got to go to bed, wake up, and see good numbers, okay? Right now, we're still not there yet, okay? Some days are good, some days are bad. I want to believe that some weeks will be good and some will not. That's a nice place to be, you know what I mean? Give me 2 good weeks and 1 bad week. Hell yeah. That's way better than like 2 good days and 1 bad, right? I don't want to play that game. So this guy's about halfway, a little more than halfway. I just need him here. Same with NASDAQ, same with Dow Jones, and obviously their ETF equivalents. Hey, I appreciate your time so much. More videos are coming.